This is Joycey.
And Blake.
And welcome to Savagely Scaled.
With today's episode, we are announcing something big for us, which I think if you've been listening, we have dropped some hints, but we are officially... Well, Joycey's officially in for training for Hyrox more than this one is. But we are doing a Hyrox competition this December. So we've talked about wanting a new challenge. We've also talked about doing a competition together for a while now. And we wanted something that would push us outside of our normal comfort zone. Mm-hmm. And especially with me doing weightlifting, you're doing a CrossFit competition, doing our individual competition and finding something together. I feel like this is a great partnership for it. And Joycey's really going to push me in this. She's my pusher.
Oh, I am.
I'm excited for it and going into what it looks like for us and future episodes maybe.
Right.
So let's get into it in
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, guys. So why are we doing Hyrox, right? Why are we stepping away from our normal training to pursue this? And I know Blake could speak for herself, but I think for me, the biggest thing that pushed me to want to do it was, if I'm honest, major FOMO. Because at first I was like, I don't know, man, that's a lot of running and I'm not a crazy fan about it. And then I started seeing people posting and going to events and like I was checking out the vibes and I was like, damn, that looks kind of fun. And it just felt like it was more of a, how would I say it? Like the environment wasn't as intense as I would compared to like something like a CrossFit event. And it felt more like a giant just party of people, just a mass number of people just going out there. The music was loud. It was inside a stadium. So there was lights and there was just all these interactive things like taking pictures and photo ops. And I was just like, that looks like freaking fun. I want to try it. And then when it came in the gym and they started training for it, I was like, that seems kind of like in my wheelhouse in the sense of like, I consider myself like an endurance athlete before I joined CrossFit.
Yeah.
And I was like, that seems like something that I can do pretty well in. And it would be a nice little change of pace from CrossFit. Because don't get me wrong, I love CrossFit. But Hyrox seems like a good balance of both CrossFit and running. And I personally felt like in the running department, I was lacking. So I was like, this is a great chance for me to kind of, I guess, hone in on that part of the process. But what about you, Blake?
I had went to the event in Vegas and I absolutely loved it. And it was the atmosphere and how we talked about how we are very atmosphere people. We are. And if we have a good time or if it seems like a fun time, we're in. And I remember looking at it because I had talked to him and be like, I don't know, like maybe a relay, maybe this, like I'd feel bad just somebody listening to me breathe, but there's music and stuff. And I was just like, you know what? I'm going to ask Joyce. And I think after that Vegas one I had gone to and I had like bombarded you and I was like, you want to do Hyrox with me? There's one coming up. Do you want to do it with me?
I was like, absolutely.
And I feel like we had been for like the past couple of years talking about like doing something together and like finding something together with like my schedule. I think that's the biggest thing. So Joyce's schedule is way different than mine because I'm still weightlifting. So there's like where I'm like, hey, I can only do Saturdays. Hey, I can't do this because my hamstrings are going to be way too tight. Hey, to where she's like, well, I'm going to do this, this, and this. I was like, she's going to carry the team.
I'm obsessed. I'm getting into it.
So it was nice. We've done 2 Hyrox classes together. No, 3.
Yeah, I want to say like
we've done
3.
Maybe we've done 4 because I know we did one on our own.
And we did one on a weekday.
Carol. We did one on a weekday, and we've done this. So I've done 4 with you. So it is something different.
Yeah,
and it's something hard for me.
Yeah.
So I'm really enjoying the challenge of that and training, still putting my weightlifting training first, and then doing the Hyrox. And as time goes on, if I have another competition coming up, figuring out what that looks like to then just fully extend in the Hyrox till December. So I like the new challenge.
Yeah, and then we're also, I feel like it's become very popular, not just in our gym, but in other places. And I feel like it's given me an opportunity to kind of like see people that I usually don't work out with in CrossFit.
It's so nice.
Yeah, and it's always a big group, so you're always like, oh, this is going to be fun. And we could talk a little bit more about what Hyrox looks like in the next few minutes. But I feel like it's a good diverse, like different stations, different things to do, even though you know that it's like a set like number of, I guess, skills or machines you're going to use. It's still kind of interesting and fun to kind of dip your feet into something different. Like the skier, for example, is something I've never really done. That I just started doing because of Hyrox. And I'm like, this is a whole different thing I've never experienced. So I love that. I love the novelty of it. I love that it's different. And I love the endurance part, which I think, again, like I said, CrossFit is great, but it's something that I feel we constantly don't get a lot of endurance workouts as often.
Yeah, it's kind of different right now. And I know like some people need a break from CrossFit or need a break from that. So they do Hyrox. I know watching videos and seeing tons of people do it, people that we know. And like Justin was saying, like we had this many people and majority are either have done a Hyrox or are signed up for the next, like the Salt Lake one or the Anaheim one, which is really cool because I said you don't find that a lot CrossFit wise.
Like participation.
Right?
And,
I don't see a CrossFit class and being like, oh, half of you are signed up for a competition, unless we're throwing an in-house competition of some sort. So it's nice to have those options, or the gyms around us are throwing one and we're like, anybody going? Like it's like here and there, far in between for that. So to see that, and I think I like the difference because there's things that I like in it, like the sled push, the sled pull.
We don't do that often.
What else do I like other than those two stations?
Nothing else.
I think the lunges are going to be fine. Farmer's carry is going to be fine. So there's things that I like in between of the running that I don't like.
Yeah.
Right? So that's
the hardest part, girl. Yeah. That's why we're there.
And I think like trying things that are really hard for me that I just want to do, like I'm not going to be amazing at, but I want to do it. I want to try it. Is kind of good.
You got to keep yourself on your toes as an athlete, you know? Diversify.
Yeah. So I'm excited to go to Anaheim and be in a cute outfit.
Right? That's another thing we do love too, is like the opportunity to dress up, and we do this like in CrossFit comps as well. But I feel like Hyrox almost is more encouraging towards that. For some reason, I've seen more people dress up in Hyrox than I have in CrossFit events. And we love that stuff.
Yeah.
We eat that up.
We do.
So we're like, give us the glitter, give us the colorful leotards. Like, we want to do it.
Yeah. But I will say like today's workout, or not just today's, every Hyrox class that I've done has been hard for me. Like I can recover really good after, but during
that,
right. During I'm like 10 minutes. And then I look at the clock and I was like, we have 6 more minutes left.
It's a lot of time.
Yeah. And today I really liked it. It was like you go, I go, and you were with your partner, compared to there was the one before we went to Disney. And I was like, that was a really hard class. And she wanted to we did a 5-minute AMRAP.
Oh, is that what it was?
Remember the ski erg and the...
Oh, that's right.
Yes. And then you had the bike and the cleans. You had the ski erg and the lunges, and then you had the bike and the cleans. And it was supposed to be 10 minutes for one station.
Yeah, we did cut it.
Yeah.
And I was like, we're running out of time.
Yeah, I was like, could you imagine 10 minutes of that? I'm so glad it was 5 minutes.
Dude, I remember that now. It's coming to me. That was rough.
Yeah. That's why when she said 10 minutes today for each one, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm getting PTSD of the one that we didn't do 10 minutes. And we were so glad we didn't. Yeah. But I actually really liked this flow. It was just a lot. For somebody who just came back from Disney and started programming again with weightlifting, and now we're doing endurance. Like I knew it was gonna be rough, but I hadn't lived in it.
Yeah,
living in it, I was like, rough. This is rough. But you know what? Afterwards, walking around, just talking to everybody,
barely walking. Our hamstrings were gone. Everybody's were.
Yeah, it was nice. I will say
I miss that feeling. Like the feeling sore where you're like, oh, this feels like an actual I worked hard today sore.
Yeah. Carol and Justin looked at me after the wall balls, or Carol did, and was like, you look like you're like, oh my gosh, I hate every minute of this. Why am I here during the wall balls? And I was like, I do.
That was a tough one.
Because my legs are fried.
Because I'm trying to think, you're right. Since we each did 100, that means we were knocking out like all 20 in a minute.
Yeah, we did 200 wall balls.
That's crazy. That means we're gonna kill it.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be awful that being the last thing we have to do.
I like that that's how it was set up though today, that we had to do that after all this stuff.
After the running, we did running last.
Which is okay. I feel like that stretched everything out.
It didn't hurt that much, yeah.
Could you imagine doing lunges?
After the run?
No, lunges
before
the wall balls.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point, girl. That's a good point. But let's talk a little bit about, like, for those people who have forgotten what Hyrox involves or kind of the things that you're doing. So there's 8 functional workout stations and 8 runs. So it's a combination of endurance, as we've spoken before, and functional fitness. Yeah. So all the movements we're doing are the ski erg, which, I mean, like I've mentioned, I've never really had much experience. So that's definitely one of my weaknesses. You're pretty good at a ski erg, I think. Yeah,
I like it a little bit better. I have to work more on my timing because there was a video that Cotton did, and I was
really
smoother. Like the longer pulls, I have to remember it's like a row. And I wasn't doing short. I was doing fast. So I was doing long pulls, but faster. I'm going to tire myself out.
Exhaust you, yeah.
Yeah. I do find it fun. I find the ski erg fun.
It's new.
Yeah, it's different.
Then we have the sled push and a sled pull.
That.
We love those. Yeah, we like that. Burpee broad jumps, I feel like we haven't really done much of that.
No. But now, like, even though, like, when we first started, I was like, girl, I ain't going to like those. I think I'm going to be okay. It's just the rules that I want to make sure.
The hand placement.
The hand placement.
Girl, and the stumbling, I've gotten that a few times, and I'm like, oh, I need to be careful.
I think that's where now my brain is switching to, okay, well, we don't want penalties.
Yeah.
And I want to know the rules for that.
True.
Yeah.
And then we have a row. We're pretty basic with that. Farmer's carry. I feel like we practiced a little bit here and there, but we got that. Then sandbag lunges, and then ending with wall balls. Barf. Wall balls
My only thing with wall balls is, yes, we were supposed to say encouraging words to our partner. And I mean, one can look at it encouraging because I would no rep us.
What did I say? You weren't hitting the target.
So I was going above the target. So yes, the encouraging words were.
I'm like, you're too strong.
Doing that. No, we did not say that.
I'm like, no, I said, you're wasting energy.
You're wasting energy. Stop doing that. You have no rep us. That was from other people. It's like, I'm trying my best, okay? So,
and that was a 14-pound wall ball.
I did go down and tell my brain, like, okay, well, don't.
Maybe you need to step back a little bit more?
No, I just need to put less power into it.
Yeah, I wish I had that
because
power.
After that, I think I started doing better. And hitting the target.
Because fatigue started kicking in.
Yeah. But also, like, my brain, I was like, okay, don't bottom out as much, because then when I bottom out, force comes more. So then I'm like, oh, I have to get it up higher.
Oh, it was painful.
Yeah. So I can clear that. I can figure it out. I will figure it out.
The wall ball's going to be lighter too, so that's going to be a big thing.
And this is this is a side note. I was watching somebody, granted it was TikTok, but they went to a Hyrox gym where they had like the sensors, like the picture of the sensors. And so you could see where your wall ball was hitting. And I was like, even though we have 9 and 10, maybe my brain just needs the sensors.
I mean,
I will figure out. And it's our last station, so I'm going to be tired.
That's true.
So I feel like we'll be fine. Yeah.
I'm sure if one of us started feeling, we'll be like, okay, let's switch for a little while just to change the...
And I don't think, for me, I think if I do like 5 no reps, I would just like switch with you and just be like, hey, can you get 5 in? Yeah. There's something not working.
Be like, I'll do 10 and then we'll switch. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
We got it. We got this.
Yeah.
But yeah, girl, I think I love how the code is like...
So basically
they created an event that your legs will never recover. And we felt that today.
Yeah.
I felt that hard today. It's gnarly, but I think it's a good reality check. I mean, it's a lot of running.
It is. There's a lot of running. You know, CrossFit conditioning and running conditioning are not always the same thing.
No.
It's not. And I know that when I coach and they're like, we have running today, I'm looking at running out of a different window.
And it's not that much distance, I feel, many times.
No, I just feel like we have like heavier stuff in CrossFit after a run, to where you have longer runs with doable things, but you're so tired from the run and your heart rate. I was in zone 5 for most of the workout. I don't work out in zones, so I don't really know what they mean, but there's only 5 zones.
Oh.
Yeah.
Girl, you were huffing and puffing.
My heart rate.
In that run, too, I was like, oh, man, there she goes.
Well, when you said, don't let him catch you.
I was just messing with you. I was like, we're not going to catch up to Brad and Justin. I was like, don't let them catch me.
Yeah. So it was to
it's a lot
that
of discomfort
point.
in that. Yeah.
And I'm better at sprinting because I'm a dwarf. So, dwarfs are natural sprinters.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm not a dwarf. I'm just a short person.
Stretch we'll sprint. You're like, if I have any left.
After the wall balls, we'll sprint up the thing.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, this is more long distance discomfort and pacing. I feel like it could be like tons of Murphs. Yeah. Because Murph is a long distance discomfort. Mm-hmm. But it's pacing. And you have to go off of the slowest runner pacing, right?
Yeah.
Joycey?
Because you have to be at a certain distance. Too.
Right?
Gonna be trotting.
She's gonna be like, I was fast walking.
No, I think I'm gonna get one of those little child things.
Yeah,
so
just
we
to
can
make
be strapped in.
Yeah,
and I'm like pulling you, and you're like this.
Yep,
dying.
I think so. We just have to figure out how to take it off in between.
I was gonna say I could see us being like sometimes missing the spacing.
I'm okay. Like if you're running in front of me. But here's the thing, then I'm going off of your
back.
Yeah. But then I'm going off of your pacing.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
I need to be next to you, behind you.
Yeah, but I do like running behind people.
Do you really?
Yeah, I do. But then I have to remember, okay, Blake, that's not smart because you're going off of somebody else's pacing.
True. Well, maybe, I mean, we'll figure it out. I think I could do that.
We're going to figure it out.
Yeah.
We will. But and then the leg fatigue.
Yeah, that's the part that I'm worried about.
Breathing efficiency. I was going to look into getting those nose things because the first thing that happens when I
hear they're so good.
Yeah, the first thing that happens is my nose gets stuffed. And I've done the trick with you.
Yeah, that's the trick I learned.
Yeah, it does not help me for like, I have to do it like constantly. Oh. I'm like a pug running.
Is that true? I was like, I don't run.
So I'm going to figure that out too. And I think I was going to try some of those. Mm-hmm. And then transitioning between movements and runs, which there's certain rules. Like, the wall ball, I can't hand you the wall ball. It has to go down. The ski-erg, the handles have to go up. I can't place them at the bottom or hand them to you. There's just certain rules that we have to pay attention to while doing these running.
And trying to catch your breath.
My brain is already going to be fried from that.
Dude, yeah, there's so many rules in the transitions.
So, like, honest conversation, what do you think you're going to struggle with most?
The ski-erg.
What do you think I'm going to struggle with most?
The lunges.
I like lunges. I pace my lunges. You have a longer kick. That's the other thing.
I feel like you're pretty good at everything. Maybe the running?
It's going to be the running.
Just the running, yeah.
It's going to be the running, and then if my hamstrings snap.
I was like, I feel like you're pretty good at all the machines and
because
stuff.
I just pace off of things for myself. And I forgot, like, you have a longer length in your legs.
That's true.
That's why that's why her lunges were. Yeah, true. I have a shorter one.
True.
Because you were moving like Brad, because Brad would catch up to me.
Yeah, but
and I can't do the splits.
Most people were doing the pause, like they pause and then bring the feet together and then go for it. I wasn't pausing.
Yeah, see, I do that.
Just going from step to step.
I breathe.
Yeah, and I think that's what made the difference.
Yeah, I'll work on that.
That's how good you're doing it.
What are you nervous about?
I think just standards.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Like rules.
Just because it's our first event and we don't really know.
I don't want to get any penalties.
And getting like no reps and penalties would really be a bummer. I think that's my biggest concern.
Yeah, I'm not nervous about anything else.
I feel like we're going to do well in terms of like our athleticism is pretty on point. We might not hit a crazy amazing time, but it's our first event, so I'm not really worried about that.
Yeah, you should remember that.
But yeah, I'm not worried about that.
I don't want to hear you talking on our block about
like,
how
hurry
Blake let you down.
She slowed me down, man. We could have done like 10 minutes less. No, I'm just gonna be like, get it together.
Yeah. And I'm like, okay. What are you excited for?
I'm excited for the outfits. I'm excited for the glitter. I'm excited for the music and the vibes. And I'm also excited for the post shopping because I see a lot of people with their Hyrox gear, and I'm like, I want a Hyrox shirt.
They're really cute.
They have a lot of cute stuff, a lot of good stuff. So I want to get something. So I'm excited for that. And then they have just a lot of cool experiences after. Like I saw some photo op places that they could take pictures of, and they have professional pictures done, which I thought was really cool. So I'm excited for all that. What about you?
I'm excited for the whole experience because just being a spectator was fun. So I'm excited for the other part.
Yeah,
and I'm excited for our outfits.
I haven't done this.
I'm excited for the beginning and the end.
And to the afterwards, like, and I do love afterwards of a comp and being like, I'm gonna eat whatever I want because I just did that.
Yeah. So I'm just, I guess, for the experience. And
then also all the people we're gonna do it with. It's gonna be so much fun to show up with like a big group of people.
Yeah,
and represent. That's always fun. Cheering people on.
Yeah. So how training will change?
Oh, girl, it's already changing. It's already changing.
Yeah, Joyce's training is going to be completely different from mine, and that's just because I don't know if there's a weightlifting competition coming up or not.
Right.
And I don't want to Blake still wants to do weightlifting competitions because I'm
she loves it.
I love it. So we're fitting Hyrox into it, and then we'll fit Hyrox into it more once I know more.
Yeah.
Because Hyrox is not going to be the competition where I'm because Blake still likes to be in top 5 at least.
That's
so, and the Blake's so I'm a little bit. I'll be snobby about that.
Yeah, as you should be.
So there's different things that I'm going to do, and I've talked to my coach about that and being realistic about things, and I've also been very realistic with Joycey.
You have, yes.
And I'll probably have that talk every Saturday. Remember.
Don't be a Karen.
But it is, and doing this was my first week doing full weightlifting and Hyrox. So knowing more importance about what Blake needs for recovery time, what I need to do more in stretching, what I need to do more in mobility with that stretching, nutrition with it. There's going to be different things that I'm going to do than Joycey's going to do.
Yeah.
Other than, she's probably recovery is going to be different for things and mobility, which she's really good after class with her rolling out and stuff like that. And I'm okay, we'll get down there. I don't know if I could get back up, but what is yours? Because that's why I was she's going to blow me out of the water because she's going to be doing 3 Hyrox a week.
Well, I think my priority is just to get more running in right now because I knew, you've mentioned, that's going to be one of the biggest parts of this thing is making sure you're at least an okay runner because it's a lot of running. So I think for me, I just want to incorporate a little bit more of that. And I'm the only way I'm going to do it is if I do the Hyrox classes. And that's why I'm signing up because otherwise I go to a CrossFit class and I'm I'm going to run a mile after. I'm tapped out. I never have the energy to do it.
It's just hard.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to start doing is biking more at home because I have a bike.
Oh, okay.
So at least building that.
Got to get a treadmill.
Yeah, getting those leggies still stretched out and some sort of movement. And that's then true. Again, figuring out when the competition is and then
building up your cardio
running after that.
True.
But yeah, your idea of getting those Hyrox in because there's some form of cardio in it.
Yeah. So I'm trying, if I can, to go to the Tuesday, Thursday classes at 6:30, and then Saturdays is kind of a must now. Saturdays I try to do 2 workouts if I have the energy in me. It just depends how I feel from the week, but I'm trying to kind of build up that way. But I still want to do CrossFit because I really do love CrossFit. So I'm trying to maintain at least 2 CrossFit classes while I'm doing some Hyrox too. So, because that's the next event coming up for me after NCC. I was is Hyrox. So I'm I guess I'm going to focus on that and see how it feels and, still participate in barbell, mayhem, and do all the things like that. But I'm trying to keep a balance between the two and see how my body reacts to that because they're very different.
Want burnout.
Yeah, that's what I worry about
because we still have time. I know time, as we're getting older, goes by so fast. But when you have that goal, you're okay, I have this many months, and you don't want to overdo things.
Yeah, our bodies, man, they talk to us. So I'm trying to kind of take it as slow as I can. That's why I'm maybe doing double workouts is not a great idea. Maybe just once a week and then kind of going that route. But I feel like it helps to do it more than just once a week, at least for me. And like I said, I just want to get that running down. I need to get more running in there somehow. But yeah.
But you're a really good runner.
It's okay. I feel like I'm okay.
Okay, I'm okay.
I was like, I feel like I'm all right.
You're a good runner compared to your partner.
I think it's just because I've had the past experience of doing it, so I feel comfortable in like the form and how you're supposed to run for my like marathon days and all that. But how it feels on my chest is still kind of like rough in terms of like, oh my God, my heart's really pumping right now and I just feel awful.
Yeah, see, it's my nose and then my quads.
Yeah, for me, it's like my shin sometimes, especially if I'm like cold.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, it's a little bit of, we all have our things, but I feel just getting comfortable with that uncomfortable feeling is what I need to work on. Yes. And then just the endurance part, because now we're talking about a workout that's over 45 minutes. Yeah. That's the part that I'm nervous at, too.
And that's why I was like, hey, your friend over here gets rest. And I'm even the one who doesn't do longer rest at weightlifting. Like I'll do shorter rest because I'll look at my watch and be like, okay, my heart rate's down. I can do another lift. Compared to sometimes some people rest a little bit longer, and I'm like, no, I'll do it.
That's true because this Hyrox is not really going to be a lot of resting if you think about it, unless
there's like no resting.
Yeah, unless we want to, but no. Yeah, I'm like we're not.
Yeah,
probably jog a little bit, maybe walk a little bit, and be like, okay, let's go. But girl, there's going to be no breaks in those 1 hour and whatever
My
minutes.
hoping is that jogging, not walking.
Oh, yeah, girl. I'd rather jog.
Yeah.
Even if we're jogging really slow.
Yeah, that's going to be my,
the goal?
Yeah.
Okay, I love it.
Because I know that it's more than a 5K, everybody, but...
So it's over 3 miles?
Yeah. And I've ran all that. I've run a couple 5Ks.
Yeah, because the strength part, we're going to knock it out of the water.
Yeah. It's just I don't want to go into walking. And if you do, more power to you. That's just going to be a goal for me. And who knows what's going to happen, you guys. Blake could throw up.
Let's not. Knock on wood that doesn't happen, and not on me.
Yeah. And Josie's going to be like, this is not fun.
Yeah, I'll be like, we're done. That's it.
Never again, Blake.
We're done. Yep. We're not taking you to Disneyland tomorrow. That's what you get. Oh my God, please don't.
No, I don't plan on. Nobody ever plans on throwing up.
I'll carry a little bag just in case.
They give you bags, I heard from somebody who did throw up at one. Let's go into like the training together.
Dude, we were just talking about
the good, the bad, and the competitive. Joycey is the competitive.
I am.
I literally had to tell her this morning.
I admit to that.
And I was like, I'm a competitive person, but Joycey's even more competitive.
I'm very competitive.
And I'm like, nobody's competing right now.
Because I'm like, I know this is for fun, but also, don't you want to try?
I am trying. That's what being fun is.
Well, I'm like, I'm always going to give it my best.
To me, if I'm not trying, that means that I'm not going to do the weight for the sled push. I'm not going to run. I'm not going to do all these things. That's not trying. That's looking around at the group and being like, well, we're not good, so we might as well just walk.
Oh, no.
Trying is me doing it.
That's facts.
Yeah, and
but I guess my mentality is like,
you should do more.
That's definitely one of my things. I'm always I'm just going to take it easy today.
She does that
lies.
Yes. And I
get warm and then I'm like, oh yeah.
And maybe because like I'm older and I'm just like, I don't really care.
That's
But
fair.
like the last couple weightlifting ones, I do care. I'm going to go out there. But my new thing is like, I'm going to go out there and try my best. Trying my best means that Blake is going to give it her all.
Right.
And people hear it differently when they say try your best. Oh, if it's too heavy, she might not do it. No, I'm going to do it. I'm going to try it. Mm-hmm. The best I can do is try and do it.
Right.
Like that's it. Because in competition, you don't know what competition's going to be that day. Mm. Right? You don't know if you're going to be feeling great or not feeling great.
That's so true.
So I am trying. Jeez, I was like... If you're
But yeah,
not,
I am competitive for sure. That's definitely my thing.
yeah, I was like, she is like, we're doing a 10-minute and she's doing a, how many rounds can we get in this 10 minutes?
Yeah, I did go pretty hot in that first round.
Yeah, I was like,
You're like, we have more stations to do. I'm like, yes, sir.
calm down. Yeah.
I was already late.
Yeah. And I was like, I'm not even getting a breath in, and
poor
she's
Blake.
done.
She's like, my partner's not here. And I was running 2 minutes late. And then I was like, great. The parking situation is awful. Now it's going to be another 2 minutes.
I looked around and I was like, I don't know where she's going to park.
Dude, I remember too pulling up, like driving a little bit fast. And I was like, oh my God, I'm getting there. And I did see your head
I heard
stick
your
out.
car. It went vroom because it slowed down. And I was like, oh, that is her car. It's slowing down.
Yeah. Because I literally did see someone outside. I'm like, oh my God, they're waiting for me. I thought that, like, oh my God, they're seeing if I'm coming. And they're going to see my car. And they're like, okay, Joyce is here. And it totally happened. It was you.
Yep. Because they had
My
already,
accountability
people were
partner
already like, oh,
pairing
she's
up.
probably not coming. So
No, I
yeah, 'cause
wouldn't
she
do
already
that.
Put partners in,
If
and
I already said yes, I totally show up. But
I was like,
I've been,
no, she's
I've been
gonna be
fashionably
here.
late a few times this
Yeah.
week. So,
I'm like, she's gonna be here. I promise.
and then I was like, it's too late to text. So I
Yeah.
didn't text because
No.
I was like,
I
2
didn't even
minutes
look
is
at my
fine.
phone. I was like, if she doesn't text me, she's gonna be here.
Kylo's judging me. You're like, mommy was late because of me.
Yeah, but
yeah,
finding you know, your partner is more competitive than you, and you are a competitive person. So here's the thing. So Blake competitive is a little bit different than you, like competition setting. Like I look who I'm competing against. When we're in Hyrox, like we're competing against like hundreds of people.
that's true.
So then I'm like, okay, no need to do that.
That's true. Yeah, that's a good point.
But Joycey does find people in class, and I was like, they're not even in our group, man. We're competing.
That's true.
With nobody.
I was trying to keep up with Brad and them, and I was like,
I know, and I was like, they're doing men's stuff. They don't compete against us.
they shit. Where were they?
Yeah. I'm like, we're so much shorter.
You're like, we're not
than
even.
them.
What's going on?
Yeah, and I'm like, I can't compete against them. They have longer legs and everything in
man.
here.
Yeah, dude, they were just breathing past us. I was like, oh my gosh.
And I'm like, good,
Oh, man.
good going. You got this.
Dude, that's so cute. You were like, you got it, guys. And I was like, I'm coming for you.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's
And
hilarious.
I'm like, here she is again. It only took her 45 seconds on the run.
I know, I'd see your face, and I'm like, she wasn't even ready.
No. I was like, it took 2 breaths.
She's like, I needed a longer rest. Yeah. Oh, man. I'll take my time more the next
You're
one.
fine. I still did
We
it.
need to run together. That's
Didn't
the thing.
I? I still did it.
You did. You did really well. Your face,
not,
you're like,
not good enough,
yeah.
huh? Yeah.
Apparently.
You said,
I said you
try
did really
more.
well. Try harder.
Yeah. I am trying.
Harder. Oh, man. But
Motivating each other.
you're very
aren't
good
we?
at that. I could have done better today.
No, you did fine.
I was like, stop
feel
wasting
like
your energy.
It is motivating to tell a person like, hey, you just no-repped us like 7 times. Get your shit together.
yeah.
I mean, I would do it if the shoe was on the other foot, right?
You're really good at that,
But I
though. You're like,
remember-
keep going, girl.
Wait, well, you were wall balling and I was on my hands and knees just breathing. You got this. Come on, Joycey. And I was like thinking in my head, like, oh my gosh, I need to stand up because she's going to be done pretty soon. It's going to be your turn. And your legs are on fire, so you need to get up and be like, keep going. You can do it.
I know. I'm like, I can't sit down. If I sit down, I can't get up.
And
So I
then
kept walking.
And then I was like, hold on. You only got 2
You're
minutes.
like, I don't know. And then you turn, you're like, you did all the 20? And I was like,
I told you had to do 40.
And you're like, You were almost hoping for that clock to go out, huh?
Yeah, Carol was like, this isn't encouraging. This is a dictatorship. Because I was like, do more. You can do more. I believe in you. But you probably just zoned me out sometimes.
I didn't even hear. I was
Yeah, and she's like, it sounds more like a dictatorship now. And I was like, did you hear what they were saying?
It's true.
about
We
me?
deserve that one. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, man.
Yeah, I just
crying.
see your face. Because I was like, oh, didn't you do the 40?
Dude,
You're
for a
supposed
second
to
I
do
was
it.
hoping. I was like, we only have a minute. There's no way I'm going to get to the wall balls. And then you did it, and I was like, 40 seconds.
Yeah.
Great.
Well, then when you did it, I was like, oh, she's holding on because I thought you were going to be done with 15 seconds. And I was like, that's when I also told myself, I was like, okay, stand up again because you're going to do wall balls up to 15 seconds. If she gets done, you're going to do it.
Yeah.
It's the last thing. You're going to do it. And we kept going and I went, oh, good. She's just going to hold on.
Like, bless her heart.
And I was like,
I hadn't gotten to 20 yet.
And see, I thought you did.
No, I didn't. I was like, damn, I have my last 5, so I'm going to make it right on time. And I did.
And I thought you did 25. That's why I was like,
girl.
I know she just did 5.
Yeah, no. I was like, you know what? I'm going to throw her a bone.
Yeah. I think it's really good though, like the accountability that we
rough.
have with stuff. And also my schedules are different on Saturdays. Like every other Saturday, I'm just like a single parent. So Joycey has been putting up with my stuff. The different strengths and weaknesses.
I mean, I feel like we're pretty on par.
Yeah, I just feel like you're going to just have more embrace for your cardio and your engine.
Yeah.
Right? Which is
Like the running part.
I've accepted that. I don't know if Joycey has accepted that. I'm accepted
working on
it. She is. Like I front
forget.
loaded her a lot.
I'm like weightlifting, CrossFit, cross. It's like, I don't know. It's hard.
It is. But I did front load you.
You did.
And I will keep doing it.
Okay, thank you.
until one day Mary comes up to me and go, hey, I'm your new partner. Joycey got somebody else. That's fine. Yeah, we're pretty. It's just your engine and cardio.
Yeah.
But strength
Otherwise, we're pretty on par.
Yeah.
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 So, yeah.
And we've talked about that, but the different pacing and stuff like that. But I am very upfront with her about things. So
True. We have pretty good communication, I would say. Or if we're tired, we're like,
or we
girl.
like do the sister fight where she's just like, okay, but you have it. And I'm like, okay, but I don't. And she's like, okay, but you do. And I'll be like, okay, fine.
We do. And we're pretty good, I feel like, for the most part, for being like, hey, can you go first? Because I'm dying.
Oh, yeah, on certain things. Like for the run, I was like, you're going to go first, right?
Yeah, and the wall balls, I was like, you're going to go first, right?
Yeah. I was like, fine.
See, we're pretty good at that. We'll take one for the team usually.
Yeah.
When we know that we're a little stronger on it,
Yeah,
we're like,
we were not holding on to who was partner A and partner B
We were
for
not,
everything.
no,
we were just
no.
like, what do you want to do this first?
want-
Okay,
yeah.
you got this first.
I love that though.
Me too.
I love that. I was like, yes.
I'm like,
Mixing
okay,
it up.
that's fine. Yeah. She also reminds me of like, no, remember, this is your strength. You go first.
Yep. I thought you loved these, huh?
Yeah, remember?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I am good at them.
And when you
but-
said I should practice this because I'm not so cute. Yeah.
you said that about wall
About
balls.
the skier gimmick.
Oh, skier.
You're like, she needs to skier. She needs to practice her skier. I think that happened once with Justin in class.
Oh, no, I said we have to.
Oh. And I was like, she's right.
But yeah, those are the things that we would do. But who do you think is going to complain first?
You.
Me. Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Like, this is awful.
Who wants extra workouts? Joycey.
Yeah, probably. Push harder.
Joycey.
Probably me.
I
Hey,
will-
running
I
more?
will do it.
You.
Yeah, I'm like, gosh, dang it.
This
we
is
have
a
to
great
run
balance
again.
of questions.
Yes.
I was like, I love
Dark
this.
side and light side.
Hey, we got to do our best.
Yeah.
Man, let's
but
talk about nutrition and recovery.
Yeah. That's like gonna be the biggest thing. And it was a wake up call for me today.
Girl, I don't know how you're alive.
I don't either.
Girl, dude, aren't you starving? Like, I feel every time I do a Hyrox class, I'm so freaking hungry. Like, all day. Like, not way more significantly hungry than I used to.
My next, I'll say my hydration, this past week coming back from our vacation, I've actually increased it back up to everything. So yeah, this is my second one.
Nice.
And I usually have, like I was telling you, 16 to 32
I need to get
ounce.
water. I'm getting thirsty thinking about it. Keep going.
Before then. But yeah, like my increased calorie needs are going to definitely be going. And then
yes.
like my hydration. Sleep, sometimes
You're pretty good at it, no?
it's hit or miss. Still getting on track with that. Stretching, recovery tools, injury prevention. I feel like though, because like we have, our goals episode and we're stacking goals on top of it, I feel really good about it. Because
Yeah.
I am already have those things set in motion.
Right.
So I'm doing majority of them. I already talked about sleep, how like there are days like when we went to Disneyland, like staying up and then getting up the next day.
Ugh,
Those
that was
are
rough.
those days that I am like, okay, but we're going to get back on track to it. And I feel like sleep with me is an easier getting back on track compared to like nutrition takes me a while because we just want to be free for all sometimes.
Yes.
Hydration, there might be like a day that I don't hit like my highest, but I usually
pretty on point.
I hit everybody's normal.
Yeah. I was gonna say you're pretty on point with the hydration. I feel.
Yeah, and but even like everybody's normal or what they say is normal for people, I still feel dehydrated. So I have to like, my lips get so chapped. If I do like 8 water bottles, like I have to do more than that.
That's crazy. Mm-hmm. Damn.
It is. So I feel really good, but staying on point with it.
I do love my sleep. I think like that's one of the biggest things for me. I need to have that on point or else I'm going to feel absolutely off with my workouts.
Yeah.
Water too. I mean, that's definitely important, but I think again, significantly for me since doing Hyrox, I think my hunger's just been off the roof and I get more tired much more quickly. Like I want to take a nap.
Girl, my watch said that we did like 1,000 calories today.
No way.
Yeah, girl.
That's
we
wild.
don't know how much is true about that or not.
But they're saying like guesstimate, it's like around that.
Yeah.
That's wild.
So that's why I was like,
that makes sense.
Yeah, that's why you're so hungry and then so tired.
Oh, man. That makes a lot of sense. And then I just need to get better at the drinking more water considering that we're doing more cardio. That's the part that I...
And especially summertime.
Yeah, I forget that all the time.
And like working out in a stadium and that close proximity to people, the sweat, like what you're exuding out and making sure your body's hydrated for that day. Right? You need to make sure that you also are well equipped for that whole day of working out.
As we drink our water right now, we're getting all hydrated.
But it is the more volume you do, the more, recovery matters, the more sleep matters, more fueling. Like you have to, it's going to be more.
True.
It can't be less. And I know so many people are like, but I want to work out more to burn more calories to eat less.
Right.
I'm like, it doesn't work that way.
It's true.
My friend. And then they go, I cut out carbs. I'm sorry, you need carbs for energy, for cardio, and for working out. You literally need them.
Girl, I live on carbs.
Yeah. If you're not doing your carbs for energy, like what are you doing?
Yeah,
like, it just doesn't work out. You need protein for your muscle and everything works out. You literally need carbs, protein, and fat.
You got to live somehow.
So if you are cutting them to do a very intense Hyrox workout or an intense any workout, you're not doing it right.
Girl, no.
No. And if you feel like you are in like a stall, get yourself a coach or do like say, can I have a sit down of your 30 minutes of time to just tell you what's going on and you listen, not give excuses of why you're doing it. Listen. Take what you can from that and don't start that conversation with, yeah, but carbs make you fat. Carbs give you energy. I need you to go back to science class.
Yeah.
It's just, that's what you need. And yes, the more intense, the more that you're doing in the day, the more you need to fuel your body. And that doesn't mean going to McDonald's to fuel your body.
Oh, sounds so good, right?
Quicks always like
about the mac salad. Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah. But what about the mental side of this? Because for us we're more of beginners in Hyrox, right? There's more people in that class who have done Hyrox than us.
I know.
So like going back to it, and I just feel
I'm a sucker for that.
Joyce is still young. I forget it to where I'm
cities.
After like once I guess once I turned 37 a couple months ago, I now go into this I don't give an F.
I know. I was like, what do you
like
mean?
My ego about things of like, meh, we're gonna get it done.
You're like, I'm just here to have a good time.
Yeah, Joyce's really good about that too. But when she gets in her competitive side, I'm like, we're fine. Stop competing.
I was like, I don't know. I can't help it.
But she's not a mean partner about it.
No.
And I see it just makes her happy.
Yeah, that's true.
And then here comes Mrs. Grumpy Cloud. You're killing me. FYI.
You're killing my vibe. You're destroying my high.
You'll be fine.
You're like, I'm having a bad trip.
I'm like, will I be fine?
Oh man, that's hilarious. It reminds me of that 21 Jump Street scene where like one of them's having a great trip and the other one's having an awful trip. And he's like, I'm having an awful time. And then the other one's just like, look at me in my Bentley. Yeah. Look at me with my wobbles.
Yeah.
And you're just like,
I hate this place.
I know. That's us.
I think like, I don't want to call it ego, but adjusting to each other and adjusting to like our expectations of each other.
And the reality of where you're at, I think is humbling.
I am very there. I'm accepting of it. I've told you this.
I love how
I know my reality.
Ryan at the end of class was like, yeah, that broke my soul a little bit. And I was just like, bro, yeah.
You and Blake want to be partners?
He was like, his face said it all. I was just like, bro, I know.
Poor guy. Know. And I was like, Ryan, you're okay.
And it was a hard class to go into.
And he's like, oh, but the weight was some of the things. I go, it's okay.
It's just hard not to compare yourself with others, I think is a big thing. You
not
know what
me.
I mean?
I'm like, if I'm not in the mix, well, okay. Let me take that back because we did have a talk and I go, okay, let's do that way. I got a heavier wall ball. I will push us that way. Mm-hmm. Right? Where I'm like, yeah, we got this. We're going to pace it. We're going to do all this stuff. And then you see Joyce in the background. Whee! Just like, no, I got these heavier things for us to pace. And you're just like, zoom, zoom, zoom.
Like, wait, were we doing the men's weight for the
No,
sandbag?
we were doing the mixed doubles.
Oh, okay.
So we were doing heavier.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
The little bag is our weight. So I remember I told you get the middle one.
Because the middle one felt rough.
So that
to clean it,
that's for the men and women. It's for the mixed.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So that's why I was like, we're gonna do that because we got a heavier wall ball.
Yeah, that's fair.
I didn't want to do the men's weight, just like I wasn't like, hey Brad,
no,
because he's like, do you want to do the pros? And I was like, definitely not,
dude. No, thank you.
I was like, my hamstrings will break.
I know it did hurt. Imagine if we did that.
So there are things where I'm like, yes and no, but yeah. But we're just going to be trusting the process, right? Yes. Not comparing ourselves to others.
I want to beat them.
Especially if they're in the men's division.
I'll be like, we got to beat that group, Blake.
And I'm like, those are the men's.
What?
Yeah.
Man. No, we'll make it work. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
But I'm still going to push you.
But I feel like I feel like our next couple episodes we could do some of these like weekly updates or just like small Instagram related or doing posts on that.
How we're doing, how we're feeling.
Yep, sharing the workouts, wins and struggles.
Oh, we struggled today.
Listener accountability. Maybe training with we do that every day.
Yeah, that would be nice. Yeah.
Yeah. But like guys, if you guys have done a Hyrox tips for us beginners,
please.
Biggest mistakes to avoid. Me and Joyce, I think that's the biggest thing. Like that
we're worried about too.
Yeah, but we will ask people.
We do, yeah.
Yeah, we're like, so what is this rule? What is that? What do we do here? How did you go about
so much complexities with that.
Yeah, how I ask about shoes and there's just things like that we just like to know. But let's do our little prediction since this was like our back to training together. But which station are you going to destroy?
Oh, I'm going to destroy it?
Oh, yeah. I think the row.
The row and the lunges, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to kill it in the row, though, 100%. Lunges are really good because she has a little bit longer legs, even though we're the same height.
It helps, for sure. Yeah. So I feel like those two events I'm going to feel comfortable with. But what about you?
I feel really good about the sled push.
Yeah.
And the ski erg I feel okay with.
Okay, girl. So you'll do Mo.
And I feel like I can pace the burpee broad jump.
Okay. We need to practice that more.
We do. And I think that's why I'm kind of like, we haven't seen it. Yeah. So I really want to do it now.
Maybe we'll do that Thursday.
Yeah.
Friday.
Yeah.
Like it.
Which movement will surprise you?
Ooh.
I think the wall balls are going to surprise me at the end.
I know. If we make that, I'm going to be like, wow.
She said, if we make it.
I know. We're going to be crawling to the wall balls like, oh my God, we're almost done, girl. Just 100 more. Just 100 more. And then we hit it. Missed. Screw it. I'm done. Yeah,
we are hitting depth.
we're on the flow. But that's true because that's the last movement and we're going to be so exhausted by then. So I think that's going to be the one that we're going to be like pretty proud of if, once we make that. First injury scare. Girl, I'm worried about that rope. You know how they're like when you're pulling the ski pool or what is it?
When it goes around.
Or not tripping on it.
Yeah.
Or
sled.
Twisting an ankle.
I'm
worried about that.
And then your partner can't help you.
Yeah. That's the one that I'm most worried about. In terms of like getting an injury or messing up my ankle or...
I'm worried about messing up my ankle because I do have weak ankles.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I know that it's in a stadium and it's flat running. Like when we were running outside today with the sand and stuff, I was like, "Ooh, that scares me."
The slip, yeah.
Yes.
I hate it
because
so much.
I've seen people slip.
I don't like it.
And fall. So I'm like, yeah. That's what most hated run, all of them.
But the last ones are probably going to
be I would say after lunges.
Yeah.
Anything after like heavy hamstring work.
True.
For me.
The row's going to hurt a little bit too.
But I feel everything is legs.
Yeah.
Everything is.
And then we got to be careful to like gauge because I think something that Justin warned us about is like don't go too hot at the beginning, especially with the ski erg too, because people feel really good and they start just knocking it out.
Yeah.
He's like, and the ski erg usually kills people.
And that's me.
So it's a full body.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you're right. So I don't think about that.
No, it's just,
But, so we got to be careful with the first and those last runs.
Yeah.
Most exciting station.
Anything with the sled.
I do like the sled. I think it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I wish we did more of that.
Yeah, I really enjoy it. I like the push more because I could put my whole body into it. The pull's not bad either.
I feel like it doesn't feel too hard because, you're just kind of leaning into it. Unless the floor is awful. That's the only part that I'm like, I hate
stuck
this.
And stuff. Yeah. So... Oh, who's more competitive?
Oh, we already know this.
Yeah.
We've talked about it like 5 times.
People think I'm competitive.
Guilty.
And I'm like,
you could be a little competitive
I'm competitive if I know that you are in my lane. You're in my lane. Yeah. I'm going to do one more. You're not in my lane. Why am I worried about you?
True.
And you don't need to be worried about me.
When it's neck to neck and you're like, I could probably do this.
Yeah. I got to hold on.
That's true.
Because it is.
You're right.
But if you're not like... If I already got silver, gold, or bronze...
Girl, we haven't done a CrossFit event together since Grace, right?
Yeah. And that's why we're doing Hyrox, because this is the only other open option.
That's crazy. Huh.
Because we didn't really find anything, and then you did NTC.
That would have been cool, though, if we did, because you could obviously kill it in the weightlifting part.
It's hit or miss, like, with things, and I know Grace was a really good partner for you.
Yeah.
And I was talking to Nasia about that. I go, when you have a partner where you just look at them and they know that they have to fill in for you. Hyrox is completely different, I feel, because there is no like...
Yeah.
Because you got to run.
I would be following Grace on that front.
Yeah, I was like, you have to run no matter what. You have to do these things no matter what. True. So in a CrossFit competition, you could basically be like, I'm gonna need you to do that last 10 calories.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? Like there's things where you're just like, no, like I'm gonna need a bigger break, which you could kind of. But when you look at a CrossFit competition, you're looking at something not exceeding 30 minutes. But usually in those quick competitions, you're doing 15, maybe 20 max, and you're sharing the work.
That's true, yeah.
And you're not having to run in between them.
That's a good point.
Right? Or if you are, it's still less work.
I also forgot about the spectator factor. Like, I feel like Hyrox is less like people are watching you versus a CrossFit event. Like, you know how you do heat, so it's like you're always having someone watch you. Yeah,
I don't know, because your people just follow you. So like when we did Vegas, like we saw Carol and Justin run, and then we're like, the first station's this. So you would just find where they were at in the first station and cheer for them until they ran. And then you would go find a spot and cheer for them as they ran past you. Then you would go to the next station. So you do have somebody constantly following you. Like weightlifting is a little bit different. Like I'm not highly like the elite, like pros. So when I lifted in, where did I go? Utah. And it was early in the morning. Like I only had was it like 6 or 10? And I knew most of the 6 or 10 because they were from our gym.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it was early in the morning. So it's just like all these competitions are different.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, you're mostly like those spectators are there to watch the people they came from or for, and they're just following you.
Interesting. So you're putting them to work.
Yeah, compared to, I guess, some CrossFit ones are like, okay, the people that we have are in heat 3, and we want to make sure that we get seats, so we're going to sit here.
Do you think your mom's going to go?
She probably will, because it's, cool. Like an hour away from her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll invite my mom.
Yeah.
That would be pretty cool. Mm-hmm. I like it.
So there's, there's that.
The exciting
who's more likely to skip cardio?
You, obviously.
No, I'll bike.
That's true.
Yeah. I'm not going to skip it completely. That would be stupid.
But who's more likely?
To skip cardio? When I did CrossFit, I went to all the running workouts.
You did?
Yeah.
I don't think I would be most likely to skip either.
You wouldn't either. Like if I'm getting ready for something and that's my weakness and they're like, we're going to I'll do it because I'm weak at it. Why wouldn't I? I just right now I'm not, because if I blow a hamstring, then like I told you earlier, I won't get to compete in anything. And then I'm going to stare at you and be like,
worth it.
Yeah.
Oh man. We don't want to pull a hammy.
You can still go to Disneyland. I'd be like, oh yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, now we could get you one of those carts and we can skip the lines.
Yeah. They don't let you do that anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awful.
I know.
That's messed up.
So that was her plan.
Damn it. What about crutches?
I'm not walking around in crutches.
Just for when we go on the rides and then you just take them. Well, there goes my plan.
Yeah. Just hurting Blake. That's why.
We're still going to Disneyland.
Let's push her to her limit and see what happens.
I just need to get her a churro sundae and she'll be fine. Be like, you want some churro? Yes, you want churro. Girl, I would do it for churro.
Oh my gosh. Did
you like it, the sundae?
Oh, the sundae was amazing.
Was it?
But like you and me both were on the same thing. We were like, Anaheim, that means we get to go to Disney.
And we have over 6 months to train. So I think that was a big part too.
Yeah.
We wanted more time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It was.
I was like, September's too soon.
It is. And I don't know when the weightlifting competition, he said between September and November.
Yeah.
I hope it's closer to September.
It just made sense.
Yeah.
I wanted to give ourselves time for that.
Oh yeah. Right. I think it's also more for me because I was like, I'm not gonna.
That means Disneyland's gonna be in like Christmas mode.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, at the end of the day, this journey isn't just about competing, or is it?
For some of us on this team.
Right. It's about pushing ourselves, trying something new, and showing the people that it's okay to step outside of your comfort zone, which we're really feeling it this week. So you don't have to be an elite to chase a challenge. And honestly, we're excited to just bring everybody along for the process. It's great. It has been great really being a part of the Hyrox family. And the good workouts, the bad runs, and probably the emotional damage from, in our case, all of the wall balls that we did in 10 minutes. 200.
Dang, I felt like a chihuahua. Shaking.
And it was awful. It was rough. Yeah. It was rough.
And that time just went by so slow.
Dude, yeah.
I looked up and I was like, does that mean we have this, or is that 6:03?
Oh, it's counting down.
Oh, yeah. I was like, we have 4 minutes left, and then I was like, oh no, that's counting down.
Dude, Unbroken was just gnarly. I was like, we have to try to make it Unbroken. Ouch.
Yeah, and then in my brain, I switched, and I was like, wait a minute, you have to try. So Blake,
you have to.
You're well. When I got towards the end, I was like, "You're taking a break because your legs are on fire."
Dude, it was rough. I cannot.
Because then I was starting to break it apart. I was starting to do a front squat and then a throw, and I was like, "That's not what I want."
Oh yeah. Fatigue, girl. Fatigue. Sames.
All the emotional
I was jumping,
damage.
Man. I was doing squat jumps at the end. I was like, I can't get it up there. But I wasn't gonna lose it.
That's what he said too.
Oh God.
But thank you guys. Thank you guys for listening to our
rant.
To our rant, but to another episode of Savagely Scaled. If you've done a Hyrox before, message us your advice, because we're definitely going to need it if anything Blake is to put up with everything. No. Yeah, let us know like what shoes worked best for you.
Dude, for real.
What like your expectation was, and then what happened race day. What are some pros about it? What are some cons? What can you help us with us being beginners?
Yeah.
It will really, really help us.
We
or
need
even
it.
putting a comment under our episode. What is it that I put out?
Like post?
Yes, thank you.
I got you.
Putting a comment on our episode post. Make sure you also subscribe, follow, leave a review, and share this podcast with somebody who needs a new challenge in their life.
That's
because,
right.
man, I know people give Hyrox a lot of like, why do Hyrox? It's a rough workout.
It's hard. It's
So
really hard.
it is. And to each their own. But if you want a challenge, trying that. It's like our sweat class on steroids.
Yep. Girl.
But remember, if you subscribe and follow, you will get notifications and you won't miss an episode.
That's right.
And you can follow us on Instagram at Savagely Scaled. Email us at savagelyscaled1@gmail.com. If you're an affiliate or you have an episode that you want us to deep dive into, please DM us on Instagram at Savagely Scaled or email us at savagelyscaled1@gmail.com. But remember, don't be a Karen.
Be a Sharon.
And keep sharing this with your Hyrox partner.
That's right.
And until
We meet
at the whiteboard again. Bye.